Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me here at TimForrest.com. Hey, I wanted to share with you 6 ideas to avoid the biggest players in your category. And this is going to help you to achieve profits, grow your business, provide value to the category, get more sales, just everything about a healthy, entrepreneurial, innovative food product growth plan. Just finished my Friday meetings, 2 meetings today with different manufacturers, and both of them were asking about opportunities that they inadvertently would have gone head to head with the biggest players in the category. We want to disrupt the category, we want to be successful, we want to grow our business. At the same time, we want to avoid direct competition with folks that are just so much larger than we are that put us in a disadvantage against the biggest players. And we've got big advantages against the biggest players if we're an innovative brand, food entrepreneur, entrepreneurial food company growing our business at retail and in other opportunities. The first idea, and I can run through the 6 ideas, but the first idea is big retail sizes. It seems counterintuitive, but the bigger the size of the product, and I mean massive compared to a lot of the products that are in retail, the bigger the retail size, oftentimes it forces a different strategy, absolutely a different retailer and different opportunity. One of the most difficult things for a food entrepreneur and a company to access are customers, or new customers. And so we want to sell to them as much as we can. So that's the first thing, a big retail size. Also, leading retail prices. We want to take the category up, not compete on price. If we're only there to compete on price, there's really no opportunity for us, because the bigger players will have BOGOs, promotions. They can beat us all day long and for years if they desire to compete with us in our markets. Think about the retailers that you're working with. Independent retailers, so single store operators. Someone that you could walk into the store, present your product, and make a sale. That is an area that the big guys don't go after those opportunities. Specialty retailers, again, these retailers, what's so beautiful about specialty retail is that they specifically they train their team members to share the value of your product with the shoppers. Not only that, but the owner is there in the store oftentimes, and they'll do the same as well. They take ownership of your product and share that value. They're not going to have the big players in your store in their stores in specialty retail. There's a reason that they're in a niche market and they're going up against the other folks, and you want to supply them that unique, innovative value. One of the areas that is controversial. Oftentimes, people want to discuss this, or I've even had multiple clients hire me, and when I share with them this next strategy, they kind of scratch their heads, and some of them actually do not want to work with me. Others, we end up working together, and they end up being probably the most profitable decision they made, and that's to define your market area as between 60 and 240 miles from your location. So what am I talking about? Define your market area. So I did some research with a client. They were selling nationwide. They had this idea, I'm gonna be a nationwide brand, nationwide. So they wanted to go They were doing everything they could to pursue opportunities all over the U.S. in the U.S. market, and they sold from coast to coast. But they had so many pockets. They're only a $6 million company. They had so many pockets of opportunity. They were driving by, flying by, and working for the entire country. We did an analysis. 100 miles from their manufacturing facility in California, 100 miles, was over $400 million in sales in their product category. So their $6 million company was selling nationwide, and within 100 miles in their own backyard was $400 million in sales. They discontinued selling east of the Mississippi, and was the first year they made profit since the team had bought the company. And the last one is paid sampling. Think about your sampling. I've been doing this for decades with my brands. Think about opportunities as a marketing opportunity for your brand and your product to get it out to consumers in your market area, the 60 to 240 area. But what I'm talking about, paid sampling. I'm talking about stadiums. I'm talking about events. Think of a food truck. If you're going to work with a food truck, that came up in one of the meetings as well. That was a third meeting with a vendor, with a client today regarding this. So using a food truck as a marketing vehicle for your company, with the end goal being reaching many more shoppers, many more consumers within your market area. Think of concerts. Think of consumer shows, Christmas consumer shows, things of that nature. And then one of the biggest opportunities that's so much fun to work and are really so wonderful for your brands, and I've been talking about this as well for years, are state fairs. State fairs are incredible opportunities, and rarely do you see the biggest brands working these opportunities. I hope these 6 ideas will help you to be more successful with your innovative food product. If you have an innovative food product and you're curious about questions about growing, building your brand, I'd love to talk to you. Jump on my schedule at timforrestmarkets.com or send me a note, tim@timforrest.com. Have a great day. Thanks for listening.